All right, everyone. Carlos Disney World Freak here, and I am going to give this one last shot. I apologize for everything that is going on. Look, I just got an update too. I had just hooked up to Wi-Fi and see how good this works now. I was using my data, and I guess in this area, data is not that good, which is astonishing because New Bedford's a big city. And, well, I just figured I'd have better service with my data. But I guess not. So now I'm hooked up to Wi-Fi. I got full bars. I'm ready to go. We're going to start this over. I am here in New Bedford, Massachusetts, paying a visit to a good friend of mine, Tommy and Claudia Burke. They own Corner Sports in New Bedford, Mass. You also know them as a great sponsor of Resort TV1, Josh and Jen's channel. So I figured I'd come up today, pay them a visit. What better time than now? They are officially closed somewhat for business. The store is closed when you're not allowed to come in and shop for anything. But he is he's finishing up some orders and doing some business. And he is welcoming us in to his place of business, and we'll go take a look. If you guys are watching this on a replay, hit the like button and leave a comment below. I'd appreciate it. I like interacting with everybody. If you guys jump in the chat, we'll talk there. I see there's one person in the chat, and I believe that's Tommy from inside. So we're gonna go in now and take a look. If you guys saw it in the first one or heard in the first one when I first walked in, before all the mishap, is Tommy is an all sports store. His main sport of choice is hockey. I know he played hockey himself. So big selection of hockey equipment that you can order. I'm sure if you place a phone order or give him a call or online, ask him what you're looking for. Tell him what you're looking for, and I'm sure he'll take care of you. He's got some skates here on this wall. It's too bad, with what's going on, that all high school sports had to stop for a while. So that's rough. It's tough on him business-wise as well. It's just all overall tough with everybody. As you can see, he does a lot of high school apparel, college apparel, any apparel, youth sports. He's got some New Bedford Whalers stuff. And I know he's got me on camera, security camera there. Got some socks up top, hockey socks. Guys, I'm still getting used to this gimbal. Up means up, down means down. Yep. Got some pictures of Tommy and some of his sports idols. I see a lot of Bobby Orr up there. There's that Don Sweeney. I'm not even going to attempt to zoom in because I'm sure I'll break something else on my phone. Getting Tommy to laugh there. Tommy's sitting right there. We'll get to Tommy in a second. Got some hockey sticks here. And we got some baseball equipment. It is baseball time. Around here, Little League should have started by now, but, due to everything that's going on, everything's been put on hold. And got some boxes here, which I'm sure some orders that have been placed. Hockey sticks, anybody? So let's go say hi to Tommy. This is Tom Burke.
The world famous.
The world famous Tommy Burke. Good friend of ours. Like I said, I've known him for a good 20 years now with youth sports and everything.
You know what? There's actually some pictures still on our website that you took a long time ago.
I know on Facebook. I took care of that Facebook page for you. And we're going to get some videos of Corner Sports up on his page and on his website. Unfortunately, Claudia's not here today, so I was hoping to get her on too. But like we said, they're closed. So
welcome to the world headquarters of Corner Sports.
I would bring you downstairs and show you, the printing machines and everything he uses for his the embroidery and stitching. Yeah, but he has informed me even the Wi-Fi is a little rough downstairs, so I don't want to lose you any more than what I have. I had more people in the chat earlier, but it is what it is. You got anything nice to say to these people, Tommy?
Well, welcome aboard. We all should be Usually on a Saturday, we're still pretty busy, but we do a lot of, like Carlos was saying, hockey's probably our biggest sport. The rink's right across the street. Local high school's right there. It's the second largest high school in the state. We got a middle school right here, so we're very well located. But biggest thing for us has been quite a while now. We've been doing a lot of team business. That's how I met Carlos. When we used to do business with National Little League, we still do business with National Little League. As he was saying, everybody's on hold, not knowing when anything's going to stop. But we're hoping that, you know, I look at it this way. You know, some people say, maybe they'll cancel the whole thing for the year. I say, well, hey, we got kids who've been cooped up now for 2 weeks and they're driving their parents crazy.
Right.
Everybody just wants to get out there and do something. One thing about baseball versus some other sports, we have almost natural 6 foot separation because you got the guys on the bases, guys in the outfield. You got a couple players that are close versus other sports. You know,
It's a sport. You can still go in the yard and play and not get in trouble.
Correct.
Not breaking any rules.
Correct. You know, they're telling people not to play basketball and all the other things, but hopefully, like I said, we'll be back going. But we do a lot of stuff. I've got tons of accounts that we do a lot of work for other stores. We have accounts in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, of course, down the Cape, up towards Boston, Rhode Island, and they keep us pretty busy. In fact, that what Carlos was saying before, that order right there is for a store down in Newport, Rhode Island, and that's the bread and butter of our business, the team business where somebody comes in, they order hopefully a lot of uniforms or they do hats. But then again, I got painters, I got carpenters, I got plumbers, electricians. You know, if you need shirts for your plumbing company, your electrician, you need shirts for your staff. We've been doing that stuff for years. And like I said, hey, business is pretty good up to the last couple
Right.
of weeks. But hey, I got an order yesterday for a good friend of mine works at a big baler company. They do. They bale cardboard. The machines that bale cardboard, they repair them, and he just gave me a big order for shirts for all his staff. So that's the stuff that, I like to, don't get me wrong, I want to sell as many hockey sticks as I can, but the stuff that really goes for us is, I'd rather sell you, 100 shirts for your staff, come in, they're done, they're out the door. It's a little easier. Inventory is tough. But like I said, we've made some mistakes over the years. We've been here since 1980. We started in July of 1980. I went to UMass Dartmouth, right over here in Dartmouth, Mass. Back then it was SMU.
Yeah.
Graduated June 1, and we were in business here July. I had a couple partners, but bought them out in the real early years. But like I said, and probably between Carlos and I, the real connection was Disney.
Yeah.
We've been, we started talking one time about Disney, and then the next thing people come in here all the time, and they know my wife and I are the big Disney nuts. In fact, up on the wall there, I have my boy. He was 14 when he passed away, and his name was Disney.
Yeah.
And
I remember him.
He was the best. He was here every day since he was 7 weeks old. Yellow Lab, and actually my cousin that gave him to me now works at Disney. I've got some relatives that work there. I've got a lot of friends that work there, and it's. I always explain to people, somebody, you get customers that come in and they'll say to you all the time, "What's you can't be going there again." And I go, I don't even tell people where I go because I sometimes I go and come back. I never even tell anybody. And the worst thing you ever do is I don't put anything on Facebook of where I am. That's the worst thing you can do.
Right.
Come home and they broke into your house,
Whoa, gimbal just went off. Well, I've seen you guys have that problem, and I'm having it. All right. Well, we're still. I know we're upside down here. Hold on.
It's all right. We're still.
This is when I need professional help right now. I need somebody. What happened there? Here we go. We're back. All right, we're back. Battery's plugged in. And
Is that the Zach Morris?
that's Zach. Yeah. Well, only one person has Zach Morris, and that is one of
Josh and
your. One of your friends now. You're sponsors of them, and how does that feel?
Great. I love those guys. We look forward to it every Friday night. We started watching about a year and a half ago, and we were actually one night. We were leaving. we always go because we've been DVC since 1986. I make people
Wow.
jealous, and I say when I bought points, they were $56 a point. Now they're 200, something like that. Our main place is the Boardwalk, but I own a beach club. I own Boardwalk. I own Vero Beach, and I always look at it this way. A lot of people, I knew customers of mine or a couple of former employees. They love to go skiing, and they'll get in the car and drive 3 hours up to Vermont or whatever. Hey, that's their thing. They love it. I'd rather be 2.5 hours out of Providence and I'm in sunny Orlando.
Well, 22 hours in my case, but that's all right.
You drive.
I do drive.
Right?
You know that, yeah.
But hey, it's just like it's all what you like. It's like I always look at it this way. And Carlos can tell you this. It's like if you like soccer and you try to convince somebody to like soccer, it's not going to happen if they don't like it.
Yeah.
It's like that. If they don't like Disney, I got people coming. It's too expensive. I even used to have people, because this is a local reference. We used to have a small park in the area here called Lincoln Park. It's a very small local place. Gone out of business a long time ago. And we used to have people that's what they would think Disney was. Lincoln Park. I go, not even close. Not even close.
For you that don't know Lincoln Park, what he's talking about, we're talking about something like a Six Flags, maybe a quarter of the size of it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Something like that.
People would say all the time, you're going again? Well, and again, like I said, I keep going back to this point all the time. Everybody's got their thing. Some guys have a boat. Some guys golf. How about guys go golfing every weekend? That's great. Whatever you like, that's your thing. Some guys got a boat and golf. I'm a car nut. I've always had cars since I was 15 years old. I bought my wife a few years ago a 1959 Chevy Apache truck. I've got a 1935 Ford. I've had every car you can possibly think of built. I've built them. I've always loved Porsches. I had 3 of those at one time. And like I said, it's all what you like. And I mean, it's all, if that's your thing, that's your thing. You're not gonna say to somebody, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. So when people tell me they don't like Disney, I say, great, because you won't be in front of me at Space Mountain. One less guy in line. But
so for your car Disney enthusiasts, you can always reach out to Tommy for that too.
Oh yeah. I work on them. I'm not a pro at it. You find the right people to help you with them. But I've always been working at, like I said, since I was 15, 16. I started out with Datsun Z's. I had Corvettes, Porsches, everything. And but I always had street rods. That's what the 35. I've owned that car for almost 30 years now.
Joey's best bud, Keith, how are you? Asking hello. Does he have disc golf discs?
Have what?
I don't know. Joey, Keith, I mean, you want to elaborate on that question? Because even
golf disc. No, I don't. I know what he's talking about.
Oh, he knows what you're talking about. All right.
Yeah.
Must be something I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's all right. I mean, we're sports dog, but we're nowhere the size of dicks. I wouldn't want to be the size of dicks.
No.
Like I said, we're a small guy, and like I said, there's a lot of sports I can remember when we first went in business in 1980. One of the bankers asked me, "You going to do skiing?"
Thanks, Keith,
no.
because I have no idea what that was.
He says to me, "Nope." I said, "No way." He goes, "Good. That's a good thing, Oh, frisbee golf. I know what you.
Yeah. Well, guys, well, whoever's watching this on replay, I see that only 2 are in the chat right now. I had 5 or 6 in the chat earlier. I had an issue with my data service out here. There is no service at all. It was lagging. It was rough. Yeah. Then I couldn't get the gimbal to work. I mean, at least I'm not stuck in the house, so I was glad to come out here. But yeah, so I got this to work now. We're on Wi-Fi. I got full service. And Joey, again, Keith, thanks for popping in. I am going to be signing off now. This, been there. Yeah, tell me about it, Keith. I know. Me and you are on the same boat together. We'll get there together. Me and you will help each other out, and we'll figure this all out eventually. But, yeah, guys, so this is Corner Sports. Again, like you said, not the size of dicks, but, probably the size of Dick's fitting room, but no, Tommy knows I could joke with him, but no, he's got everything you need. Come check him out. Get on his website. Give him a call.
If you need any Resort TV One
you
hats,
need Resort.
I'll come out to you real quick.
Yeah, to be a Resort TV One hats, and to say like what Josh has said before, you need matching shirts for your family to go out. I'm sure he's got some designs.
I got some. Yep.
And if you guys come up with something, he can put it on a shirt for
Whatever you want, we
and
can
hats.
do.
And if you need, if you got a business and you need some employee uniforms and shirts and pants, give him a call. He can help you out. I'm gonna go finish this up outside, do my little goodbyes. I'll back out the door. Like Tommy was saying earlier, wow, what just happened to this gimbal? Sorry about that. Like he was saying, there's the rink right there. So he is literally right across the street from the rink. But he was a hockey player too, so it is a sport. And there's the high school, second biggest in the state, and the middle school right across the street. I don't know whose idea was it to design this in this city, but this must be a nightmare during school time. But whole different story, and not mine to brag about. So yeah, this is Corner Sports. If you guys are watching this on a replay, hit the like button, leave a comment below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Share us out, and we'll see you next time.